traveled to Pahang before? Do you know that instead of having many kinds of interesting places to visit, Pahang also has a variety of very tasty food that should be enjoyed by anyone who is visiting Pahang. One of the food that I really want to suggest to all of you is Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang. Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang is the most famous food in Pahang. It is because the unique taste of this food cooked with the fermented durian filling and the use of fresh caged ikan patin give a very appetizing taste. I know anyone who has heard it for the first time definitely thinking about how durian can be used to serve as a delicious food. The cause of the doubt is definitely because durian has a very unpleasant smell, especially for those who do not like it. That is why people always say that you did not even love it until you knew it. Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Miss Lidiawani and all my classmates. So today, using some of my research and a little bit experience, I would like to share about the process on how to prepare Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang in Pahang style. There are 3 stages for making Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang, such as preparations of the ingredient, mixing, and cooking. The first stage for making Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang is preparing the ingredients needed. The main ingredients of Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang are 1 kg of ikan patin, 250 grams of tempoyak, 15 hot chili seeds, 4 stalks of kesuli, a piece of turmeric leaf, 2 inches of turmeric, or we can say it as kunyit hijau, 1 teaspoon of sugar, a piece of asam logo, salt to taste, and 1 liter of water. For the quantity of hot chili, it's depending on the level of spiciness you like it. If you prefer more spicy, put it more. If not, put it less. Even it's actually not necessary for me to tell this information because we must consider that everyone can think it wisely, right? But we still need to think that some of them must be a beginner or non-professional in cooking. So they must be follow all the steps given one by one without balancing it based on their suitability. That is why I need to tell this information because I don't want anyone who is following this recipe will get offended soon. I am not ready yet to be in court. So make sure that all the ingredients prepared must follow in order to get a perfect Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang. I think I have spoken so far about the preparation of the ingredient, but the next stage must be clearly understood as this was the common part that people always make mistake that can cause the dish cannot be well prepared. Alright, let's move to the second stage for making Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang, which is mixing all the ingredients. Firstly, you need to wash the ikan patin with the lemon juice until the fishy smell is gone and rinse it gently. After that, you need to evaporate the green peel for a while to avoid the existing washing water. The reason is to make sure the fish is totally free from the fishy smell. Inside ikan patin, there is a vein like a size of white twig, which is normally people will call it as fishy bands. When the band is pulled out from the fishy smell will gone, and this will actually increase its succulence. The vein is located in the middle of the fish. Instead of using lemon juice, you still can also add the use with flour or Japanese acid water expressions. Then take the turmeric and hot chili to blend it together until both of them fully blended, and followed by tempoyak after that. Fully blended the mixtures of turmeric, hot chili, and tempoyak can help the taste be more nice. It is more tastier if you use fresh tempoyak. Tempoyak plays a very important role in making Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang delicious or not. When everything is ready, it's time for cooking! The third stage for making Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang is cooking all the meats until done. You need to prepare a pot that can accommodate the quantity of the dish to make sure that it is easier to stir while cooking in the pot, and also to avoid from the dish spilling out from the pot. After that, put all the ikan patin that have been rinsed inside the pot. Then, followed by put all the mixtures of turmeric, hot chili and tempoyak on the ikan patin inside the pot. Don't forget to put water also, because without water, how can we make the gravy for the dish? At this stage, the kesum leaf and turmeric leaf give their role, which is both of them need to be placed once after the water. Remember that both of the leaf must be cleaned first before place it, because cleanliness is the most important in food preparations. For extra, you can put also sweet potato, because sweet potato help to give the taste more sweet and nice. After a while, ready to put asam bubuk. It's not recommended to put too much asam bubuk, as it can cause the texture of food taste be worse. Make sure that Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang is boiling first, and then you may put the sugar and salt as advised. Wait for around 15 minutes, and then your Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang is ready to serve. This dish is most suitable to be served with the hot rice that has just been cooked for the lunch, dinner, especially among our family, which can be more enjoyable while having it together. All above has stated clearly on how to prepare Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang in Pahang style. In conclusion, we have been through all the stages that must be followed according to prepare a perfect Gulai Tempoyak Ikan Patin Pahang in Pahang style. But do you remember every step as mentioned in the introductions of my speech? I really hope, especially for those who really want to try this recipe, take a note. Unless you have a strong memory to remember without a note. For traditional food lover, whatever we love to eat, please make sure that it will give benefit to our health. It is because a healthy food can affect person's health indirectly. I hope that the recipe and also all the tips that I provided today can help you in preparing the dish in advance. No matter if you are not from Pahang or even Malaysia, there is no limited to everyone to learn in preparing this dish. The reason why is, in learning process, no word of ending is exist. It's something good for you and also others to keep learning something new in order to keep sharing enjoyment that we are having together around the world. We need to understand why the rules of making a dish like this. It is because everything in this world or our life also must be going through a process. All information are given or received, also called as a learning process. Have you ever heard a practice made a perfect? So that's us. Thank you.